To start off this episode, I am doing my own little ad placement right here since we do not have any other ads on the SpeedRacinJason podcast. You get a quick little 30 seconds of me talking about this. I'm sorry, but this is the ad. This is the only one you get. There's only one right now, so can't complain. It's not Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's making it to like 9 fucking minutes on ads, and it's kind of starting to get annoying, so we're just going to wrap this one up in a quick 30, all brought to you by your boy. But, yeah, like I said, I don't have ads. So what I did is I got my own little setup to pretty much have ads. Is go subscribe to the Patreon. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. There's a $2 a month tier. If you subscribe to the $2 a month tier, I'm just gonna call you guys during an episode. I'd like to call people pretty much every episode, especially since the only subscriber right now is my girlfriend Abby. Other than that, so if we got 3 new people subscribed, I could call 4 people an episode. That would totally be fine. I can easily get that done. And then, I got another tier on there. It is a $6 a month tier, and I'm going to be sending 2 custom SpeedRacinJason stickers each month to you guys, and then you guys will also be called at the ends of SpeedRacinJason podcast episodes. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening, and enjoy this episode because I'm back, baby. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Enjoy. Welcome back to the SpeedRacinJason podcast. I'm excited to be back. It has been a while. Many things have happened. It has been many a nights since I filmed or recorded a SpeedRacinJason podcast. So I'm glad to be back. As you guys probably saw on my Instagram, I posted my drift video onto Instagram TV, and the way I started that, you can tell that I've hurt myself now. So got the crutches right there behind me. I got the boot on still. I didn't really get into that on that video because that was a drift video, not a SpeedRacinJason podcast. And I figured SpeedRacinJason podcast is a way better way to explain all of this stuff. And I've got a bunch of shit I just want to talk to you guys about because I feel like I've been missing you guys, slacking hard. But right now I can't really move, so I don't really have any excuse to not film a podcast right now when I can't leave the desk pretty much. So I'm here now. I'm back. You guys get me for a little while. You guys get to have me. You're welcome. I'm just kidding. But how does that even start? A couple nights ago, not really. Now it's probably been like 2 months. But one night out here in the office, me and Abby were just hanging out. I put the skateboard down on the ground, landed a kickflip. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm back. I've never landed a kickflip, so the fact that I just landed it just kind of like randomly like that got me all sorts of hyped up and feeling like I'm a professional skateboarder and shit. Feeling all sorts of young and cool again. So there we go. I start skating again a lot all of a sudden. And then I'm thinking I'm real cool. And then me and Abby and Colby, we went over to the new Wilsonville skate park. And while we were over there, they have like a little it's a pretty big vert ramp, but I wasn't doing anything crazy. It wasn't that cool, if I'm being honest. Let's just get that out of the way right now. What I did was not fucking cool. It's not like I was just session hard and I was slaying the park. No, I just looked like a dumbass from the second I got there, and then I just fucking made it a lot worse when I fell down or whatever. But I was going up on this vert ramp and just turning around, and I probably did it 3 or 4 times, and each time I was going just like a little bit higher, so I was probably like, if someone filmed it, it probably looked a lot less cool. But I was just going up and turning around, and my front foot slid off my skateboard when I had turned around, so then it just like rolled my ankle onto the vert ramp, so then I fell flat down the rest of it, and then I just landed on the hands. And that was like 2.5 weeks ago now, so it's still all swollen, it's still all bruised up. I'll probably put some pictures and videos in on this, like while I'm talking, if you're watching this video. But yeah, I don't know, so I called the podiatrist today. I think that's the word for it, but the foot doctor or ankle doctor or whatever, so I have an appointment this Friday. So I'm hyped up to just go get that out of the way because I'm kind of nervous to hear whatever they're going to say. But for the most part, I think they're just going to be like, yeah, you just got to rest. And they'll just give me a little bit more advice than the urgent care. Because, I went into the urgent care and they just, really did not fucking care, which I get because of all the COVID shit. But, yeah, I just like limped into the urgent care to get my x-ray the day I did it or whatever, and it was just like they're just out there swabbing people, and I'm like, well, it's not, my foot's not gonna get more fucked up, so at least that's a good thing. But I don't know. So at least those experts over there can kind of be like, this is how you should be trying to heal it, and maybe these are some exercises you should do or something. I don't really know how it works. I've never I don't really hurt myself very often, and when I do, it's honestly, I haven't hurt myself like on crutches or something like that since like 8th grade, I think. So I don't know. This is kind of a, it's been a while, I guess, and I'm getting used to it. My arms are getting all sorts of jacked, and my left leg is like the size of a fucking toothpick, which is super cool. My right leg's getting beefier by the day. I'm just like becoming a really oddly shaped fucking bodybuilder because I'm using these crutches all the time. And I don't know, I should maybe hop up and just like show you guys, but I've gotten pretty good at it because I can use like, I don't know if you've ever been on crutches, you know, and you have to carry something around. I've gotten to the point where I just like hold them with the armpits and just like kind of flop while I have like, I can have a water bottle or whatever I need, you know. Got to stay handy, or you got to stay capable while you're handicapped, you know. I don't know. It's been a little rough, I guess, just like kind of sitting around because it's kind of annoying because, you know, especially you're just sitting around kind of feeling like you want to do something else. But that's why I'm doing the podcast, you know, staying busy. And I've been slacking on the podcast, so I'm glad to have it back up and going, especially during these times, you know. Get your mind off of it for a second. I got this dog now. His name's Coda. You've seen him in the last video, but I let him outside, and now he's scratching to come back in, and I let him back outside right when the thing started, and now it's like, I know he's going to do this the whole time, and I just like, sorry, bro. I already started filming, so now you got to sit outside for the next 30 minutes or however long we go for today, but that's what it is. We are out here in the garage. It's kind of hot, sweaty, and muggy, if I'm being honest. And then there's like one fly that's been in here like all day long, and it's and it's kind of horrifying, if I'm being honest. And honestly, outside earlier, if you guys have been over here, you know how this works. But I'm just peeing right outside the door. If we're just being honest, you know, especially with the crutches, I'm not crutching all the way into the house, so I'm just peeing right outside. And today, I had my dick in my hands. I'm peeing, and as it's just like kind of flopped out over the shorts, a fly landed directly onto my dick, and I freaked out because I thought it was a bee. And so, you know, like still mid pee, so then I like definitely got a dribble or two like on the shorts, you know, because then you're like, I just like threw it back in because I'm like horrified that this bee's now gonna sting me. And at that point I was like, I think that was a fly, but that's whatever. It was weird. You don't really even get the flies landing on you, but you're grossed out if it lands on your hand. If it lands on your, it's a whole different story, you know what I mean? So that's what I was dealing with this morning while I was peeing out there. Nah, I don't know. That's that was not on the list of things I was like, man, I need to update you guys on. But you guys just got that little update from me, and I think I'm just going to hit this water real fast, so I apologize. Okay, what else? What was actually on the list of things I wanted to talk about? I got this fanny pack right here. Left it right in front of me, so I didn't forget to talk about it. But I think by the time this podcast should be coming out, it should be posted on my Instagram. But I was thinking two things, and maybe we'll do one of each, I guess, or something. I don't know, you know. I should always figure these things out before I just start recording, but sometimes I don't. But we were thinking, I made this little fanny pack right when I got crippled because, like I said, I can't really move around, so I was really focused in on projects that I could do while sitting at this desk or whatever. So I painted this bad boy up with this fabric paint. I think it looks pretty cool. You guys would see it more on the Instagram and shit, you know. You guys probably won't see it the best on this video right here or whatever. But we were thinking that we were gonna, well, I don't know why we keep saying we. I think it's just mainly because I've talked to like Abby and Colby about it and everything. But I think it would be cool to do like an auction on Instagram, like an auction in the comments almost. It's like almost like a back in the day when you had like a silent auction as a school fundraiser. So I was going to post up like a video, picture, whatever I do to promote like the actual little thing, and then just have you guys like battle it out in the comments, of like increments of like $5 or something like that, so just start the bidding at $5, and I don't know. I mean, if nobody bids on it, you guys could win that. You guys could win this bad boy for fucking $5. And let me just tell you, I painted it for like 3.5 days. So if you do that math and you actually get it for $5, I think that's like $1 a day. So, out here working for good prices. But that's the point of the auction. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Maybe you guys like that. And I was kind of thinking if this goes over well, maybe I could kind of do it like more often, maybe like a weekly thing. Like once a week I make something that's like super custom, and kind of a one-off, because this one, like I said, I was working on it for like 3 or 4 days, so it's like I can't financially make these things all day long, because I could make like 2 of them or something. I don't, you know what I mean though. I'm not gonna sit down and repaint all of this. Like, it's pretty detailed, so just kind of a one-off type of thing. And I was thinking that might be kind of a cool thing that we could start doing. I don't know. You guys, like I said on all my other podcast videos, you guys can just fucking comment in the comments right now if you're like, that's a bullshit idea, bro. I don't like that at all. You shouldn't do that. You're a fucking moron. Keep your ideas out of my head. You know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe you guys are like, I like that idea. I think that sounds like really cool. Because the other thing I was going to do was like a raffle. But like a raffle, sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not, So that's what I was thinking. Maybe we'll weigh out the odds. Maybe we do one of each, in the fact that I have another one of these fanny packs, but it's blank. It's still black. So maybe if I do this auction thing and it like just doesn't really go over all that well, maybe I do the other one a raffle. I'm not really sure. You guys could comment down below. Tell me how it goes. Tell me if you guys went over to my Instagram. Tell me if you guys are like, shut the fuck up. Stop trying to get us to go over to your Instagram. I see your marketing ploy, SpeedRacinJason. I don't know. What else? What else is on the list of things? Still working at Joann's. I missed a week of work when I did this originally, the whole ankle thing, and then last week I went back. So I went in on Tuesday and Wednesday, and it was not that bad because, I just had like a little stool and I just sat at the register literally the whole time, like even when there was no customers there. So that was kind of boring, but I can't complain because, like we've already said a couple times, but I'm just sitting around here. So if I could sit around there and get paid, I'm not going to complain. But I also am a little bit, I guess, because I fucking left and then the foot was all swollen back up again, like even worse. So I don't know. I'm supposed to work tomorrow. I'm going to go in tomorrow and probably Wednesday because your boy needs the money. I'm broke per usual. It happens. But, yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going into that fucking Joann's job. That's the other thing that's really annoying right now is I can't really hustle with any of the sticker stuff because, a lot of the installation process, I'm standing on a ladder or something like that. And even just making the stickers. Like I made a set for Nick from Some Bitch Racing a couple weeks ago. I almost feel like I need to just go let that dog in. I made a set for him a couple weeks ago, like a bunch of stickers, real fast one morning before they went up to go drift up in Washington. And the process of, like, my girlfriend was in here, Abby was in here watching me, like, move vinyl around, on crutches. And when you have a big roll of vinyl and a set of crutches, they just don't mix all that well, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know. I kind of need to go into those Joanne shifts is what I'm saying, because that seems like the easiest way to make money for me right now. Like, I kind of do Postmates still every once in a while. You think I'm fucking crutching up some stairs of an apartment complex with fucking 2 bags of fucking your Kung Pao chicken from Panda Express, dude? You think I can do that? I don't think so. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Other than that, I've been working on a few other things. I got this laptop over here recording this podcast, but if you guys have seen some of my newer videos, I have a new laptop but I haven't gotten all of the software. And if you guys have stuck around from the beginning, you know it's a fucking struggle to get these mics set up. So the fact that they're finally set up on this computer, I haven't started setting them up over onto that computer. So I'm just recording the podcast on here, like the audio version, and then tossing it over to that computer to edit it all, because I think that is kind of the move right now. Maybe makes it a little easier for myself. So that's the plan. I don't know. Maybe we'll cut it a little short today, because I feel like that's kind of all the things I really needed to talk about. I mean, there's like, what else is new? I don't feel like there was anything else on that list. There probably was, but thank you for watching. I guess that's on the list too, you know? Thank you for sticking around. If you guys were sitting around being like, where's the podcast for the last month? Here it is. It's back. I think we're going to cut it a little short, like I was just about to start saying, because don't really know. Getting the first episode back in, you know, it's a little rough. I'm pretty much out of ideas, I feel like, and I don't want to just sit here and waste your guys' time like that. Just sit here trying to come up with new stuff, because that never really goes over all that well, especially on these. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for fucking tuning in. Maybe we try and do another one this week, so then I'm kind of making up for like those last couple that I've missed, if you know what I mean. Also, check out the Patreon. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, that means a lot to me, and especially right now, like I was kind of just saying, I can't really make all that much money. So if you guys are over there subscribing to the Patreon, you know, I can call you for $2 a month. I'll call you on this episode of the podcast. You know, I should honestly call Abby, but she's at work right now because she's the only subscriber, but someone else needs to subscribe. So she's actually subscribed to the $6 tier, where the $6 tier is I'm sending a custom, well, I'm not sending hers to her because she's here way more often. It's faster to do that than send it in the mail to her. And honestly, I feel like most of these listeners to this podcast will kind of be the same way, because we're all local and you're all my friends and shit, fucking living right here. Like, probably just give it to you in person, I guess. But on the $6 a month tier, I'm giving, like, I was doing one, but I feel like I should probably do at least two. So each month I'm going to do a custom SpeedRacinJason either podcast or just custom SpeedRacinJason sticker for the Patreon members, you know. So it's kind of unique, you know. Nobody else has access to them unless they're over here or something. So, you know, you can only kind of get them on the Patreon. And then, yeah, if you do that $6 a month, I'll send you 2 stickers a month. And then on top of that, you know, I'll still call you during an episode too. Like, I don't know how often I'm going to call people. I think I'd like to call fucking just at the end of the episode, especially when I only have like, if like 3 new people subscribe to my Patreon, that's 4 people in total that I have to call. And I could totally do that in an episode. And then I could do like a 20-minute, you know, kind of just my thoughts, getting them out there, and then call people, just check in, and then obviously just see how that goes. Because some people, you know, you'll talk for like a couple minutes. Some people a little longer, a little shorter. You know how it goes. But, well, actually, you don't know how it goes because nobody's fucking subscribed. So moral of that is go subscribe to the Patreon. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel because that's completely free, and that fucking makes my day, if you know what I mean. Go watch the last Park Drift video. It's pretty good. I liked it, I think. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Thank ya, and bye-bye.